All right, we're gonna do something that's a little embarrassing for me. Bear with me, okay? Together, we're gonna watch me learning something for the first time, which was cooking. Now, coming into this video shoot that I did, I basically knew practically nothing about cooking. And my mom even laughed at me when I told her I was on the way to make a cooking video. So I knew that I was gonna have all this food in front of me, half of the stuff I didn't even know what it was. I knew that there was gonna be a camera on me, and I knew that a lot of people were gonna watch this video. So, needless to say, I was pretty nervous. So I'm gonna give you some commentary on what was going through my head and certain techniques that you can use to make your first few practice sessions more successful. Let's take a look, and again, please be kind. I was actually coming over here, I called my mom just to say hello. She goes, "What are you up to today?" I said, "Oh, I'm gonna go do this cooking class." Dead silence on the phone. She goes, "What do you mean a cooking class? Who's cooking?" I go, "I'm cooking, Mom." Her response, she just started laughing. I said, "Thanks for the confidence boost." Here we are, Ramit Sethi from I Will Teach You to Be Rich, coming to you from? What the hell's going on in this kitchen? Why am I here? I feel like I'm in a bad dream. I just woke up and I'm in a kitchen doing a shoot and I don't know anything about what I'm supposed to do. Okay, it took me a while to be okay with being a little vulnerable. And this is my version of the secret phrase that we talked about earlier in this module. Bear with me, I'm learning. See, nobody wants to look stupid, but there's actually something really liberating about saying, hey, I have no clue what I'm doing, help. And people actually step up and they want to help you. So, okay, let's cut to the part where we actually start cooking.
All right, so I've got a pot of boiling water here. I'm gonna give you these. You can snack on a few if you want to.
Soba noodles.
So we're gonna just take this little plasticky thing off and we're gonna put it right in the pot of boiling water.
Okay.
To cook our noodles, just like pasta. What I like to do whenever I'm cooking is I like to kill two birds with one stone and cook as much as I can in the same pot because I don't know about you.
No cleanup.
I don't wanna clean like a million things.
Thank God.
So can you help me? I'm gonna actually put our greens right into the pot.
Hold on, you do it so delicately. I just, is it?
Yeah, there you go, get your hands in there. You washed your hands, right?
I'm in there, yes.
Okay,
All
cool.
right, here you go.
So we're gonna let that cook down.
All right.
And while our noodles are cooking, so we wanna set the timer for about six minutes, that's it. The cool thing about these, they're frozen, but because they're so small, they defrost really quickly. So all we're gonna do is put them in the colander, so when we drain our noodles, it's just gonna like completely.
Just pour it on top of that.
Exactly. Pour right out on top. It'll be defrosted.
Where do we even find these soba noodles? Like, where would I find them?
Oh, you can get them in like any regular, like any store in like the ethnic aisle or the Asian aisle. It'll usually be like where all the soy sauce and like sesame sauce and like all that kind of stuff is. Cool. Pretty easy to find. Or you can just get them on Amazon.
Awesome.
All right. So while that's cooking, we're gonna make our peanut sauce. So can you help me?
Let's do it, yeah.
So I'm gonna be on whisking duty because that like requires some skill.
And I just get to dump stuff in here.
Exactly. And you get to use the spatula for the first time ever.
So go like this, right?
Exactly. Colored end.
All right.
So we're starting off with.
This is peanut butter.
This is unsalted peanut butter.
Why is that important?
You might be like, why is that important? Because we're also gonna be using soy sauce, which is also really salty. And what happens is people will use.
When I learn something new, I look at it as if I were looking through the eyes of a child. I'm asking questions, I'm tasting things. I'm just being curious about everything. And it's almost like a toddler who asks, why? Don't be afraid to ask questions, even if the answer might seem obvious, because you might actually unlock something that's really essential to the process. For example, unsalted peanut butter because soy sauce already has salt? Oh, got it. Okay, what do you notice next? So
you can grate it right in there, yeah.
All
so if you've got one of those cool rasp graters.
How do you hold this properly? Not like this.
No, the other way, because it's gonna come.
Hold on.
Just over it, like.
Oh, like this.
Yeah, exactly. Look, Mommy's cooking.
My dream. Thank you, thank God. My dream was to come in here and completely hustle everyone and tell them like, oh, I've never actually cooked, and then I'm like, get out of the way. I'm gonna show you how it's done. A little fun goes a long way when you're learning something new, and also deep down, I don't know about you, but I have this secret fantasy of coming in and just boom, knocking it out of the park. Doing it perfectly the first time, right? Well, that didn't happen here. I just wanted to point out that this is fun. It's not some super serious thing. Dude, I'm cooking noodles.
Ramit, you just made this. How do you feel about that?
I feel like I'm on a new plane of existence today. Finally, I made it. My whole life. You've taught me how to make eggs, okay, which I'm like really proud of. And I make them every day. I actually make eggs twice a day. And they usually turn out, I'm not gonna say they're A level, but like
good enough.
I'm a solid B minus. Okay. Well, today, ironically, getting ready for this, I was making eggs, and look at what happened. It looks
What happened?
It looks like a murder scene. This is like this is the worst it's turned out in a year.
It looks like you murdered a chicken coop.
I don't know what happened, but it was like burned and raw. And then I don't have any extra eggs, so I was like, I gotta eat this. So I'm sitting here like, I'm like almost crying eating this and thinking, how ironic, I'm about to. I didn't exactly cook that dish myself. But hey, I helped with this, I helped with a little bit of that, I grated some ginger, and it tasted really good. Now it's tempting to say, you know what? I didn't really do anything, I just grated this ginger. But I don't love when people minimize their accomplishments. No, I'm not the Iron Chef, but I did get my feet wet. I did something, and I want to celebrate those moments. I think it's really important to celebrate those wins, even if they are really, really small. It motivates us to keep going. And if you don't want to keep going, that's cool. It just feels good knowing you were a little bit better than you were before. Okay, so what did we notice from all this? I sort of made a dish. I didn't die. I learned something new. And even if I don't do anything else with this cooking, this is a skill I now have for the rest of my life. So the main takeaways, whenever you are starting something new, let people know you're just starting to learn. Laugh at yourself. Have a childlike curiosity. Don't minimize your accomplishments and celebrate even the smallest wins. Now I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below. What's one thing you noticed about watching me learn something new right on the spot?